Streaming now, this is the Wood TV Live Desk.
And good morning, everyone. Phil Penarski here with the Wood TV Live Desk. Hope you're having a great start to your day. So far, we are fastly approaching the start of fall, most people's favorite time of the year, myself included, and Frederik Meijer Gardens and Sculpture Park is getting in on the festivities with a brand new exhibition that you can actually check out starting tomorrow. Joining us today to preview that beautiful display coming to the park is Steve Laware. He is the Vice President of Horticulture at the Garden. Steve, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And you know, the exhibit opening up, it's called Chrysanthemums and More and features some absolutely beautiful displays. Steve, give us a little bit of background of what exactly this new exhibition is going to be all about.
Yeah, so Fall at Meijer Gardens, Chrysanthemums and More Autumn Tapestry is what we're highlighting this year. And you look at polished patterns and you look at the use of color and texture, and you're going to find that translated through chrysanthemums and all sorts of other plantings here at Meijer Gardens, both inside and out.
And Steve, we're taking a look at just some of the photos right now of just some of the preparation that took, and that's what I wanted to kind of touch on next, was just the effort and the resources needed to really put on something like this. I know we were kind of talking a little bit earlier about how this covers about 150 acres worth of the gardens.
Yeah, so Meijer Gardens' main campus is 158 acres, and we're engaging that entire campus. So from the moment you drive in off of the East Beltline, you see our grand entry garden, up through the floral arrangements that you see at the front desk, all the way into the seasonal display house and the indoor conservatories, and then out onto the grounds. You will experience chrysanthemums and more all over the property. And it's a real fall favorite. It's a way to see this familiar plant, the chrysanthemum, in ways that are unfamiliar and brand new. And the colors that we're using, the way we're weaving all of these textures together, it's a really fun way to experience fall at Meijer Gardens.
No, absolutely. You know, we're just, again, taking a look at just some of the photos of what people can expect over at the gardens coming up. And yeah, I mean, just the colors and, you know, perfect timing really with the weather kind of getting a little bit colder out now. So it really is starting to feel like fall, Steve. I'd love to just hear, you know, from you with fall kind of coming up with a new exhibition like this. I mean, what about this kind of fall foliage really drives people to the gardens? Do you guys kind of see that uptick in the fall and when you guys kind of break out these chrysanthemums and other fall foliage like that?
Yeah, we really do. You know, and as you mentioned in your introduction, fall is really a favorite time for a lot of people. You know, there's the weather change, of course, the cooler nights, the apples, the changing of the trees, different foods that we experience, and all of those things are incorporated into what we're doing here at Meijer Gardens. You know, we have Tuesdays at the farm, the last 2 Tuesdays in September and the first Tuesday in October, with food and music and a glowing garden, and you know, just so many activities for you know, people and families. There's something that's always going on almost every weekend and during the week here at Meijer Gardens. So fall is truly a wonderful time in West Michigan, and it's a favorite time for people to visit Meijer Gardens.
Right. No, and you set me up for the perfect segue there, Steve. These different programming events that are going to be happening at the gardens as part of this exhibition. Kind of just go through some of those. You mentioned the farm setting and also that glow garden that's coming.
Yeah, so the Tuesdays at the farm and the glow garden, as I mentioned, are Tuesday evenings on September 19th, 26th, and October 3rd. And then we have a fall bonsai show. We've got a number of different programming opportunities that have to do with fashion and nature, weaving with nature, exhibition walkthroughs with regard to autumn tapestry. So all of those opportunities, you can find details at meiergardens.org.
All right, yeah, and Steve, you know, before we let you go, we love to just turn the floor over to you and let you have that final word. You know, why should people, it's going to be happening all fall long, and again, it does kick off tomorrow at Frederik Meijer Gardens and Sculpture Park, but why specifically do you think people should come on out and really check out Chrysanthemums and More and really just experience everything you guys are offering all throughout fall?
Yeah, so, you know, this exhibition runs through October 29th. And there is just always something happening. Doesn't matter what the weather is like, doesn't matter if it's warm or cool. It's a way to experience fall in so many different ways. And the chrysanthemum, as I mentioned, is a familiar plant. A Most of us are familiar with mums, but to see them in this space and to see them with their companion plantings and the way that we're just weaving these different designs and opportunities is just something new and fresh, and I think people will really enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. All right, absolutely. Yeah, Steve, again, thank you so much for stopping by. I do want to remind everybody watching that if you have any more questions regarding chrysanthemums and more, and just really want to start planning out your trip to Frederik Meijer Gardens and experience all of this, you can find all of that information right now over on our website, woodtv.com. If you're watching us on Facebook, just click that link in the description box or the comments section. You'll find a link directly there. Steve, once again, thank you so much for stopping by today. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
And I want to thank everybody else for tuning into this latest edition of the Wood TV Live Desk. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.